I'm Roy Bertolotto. I'm the sales manager here at ZeeVee, the Coca-Cola retail store in Las Vegas. For those of you that have ever visited Las Vegas, on the Strip, there's a giant Coca-Cola bottle. And inside that Coca-Cola bottle, there's a digital signage application. And it's 50 HD TVs, and they all want to be seen, they all want to have the same picture. The fellow that originally started this project was trying to do it with HDMI. He had all kinds of handshake and encryption problems. He called us up and he wanted to know if our product could help him out. We said, sure could. You need one ZeeVee modulator, a pocket full of F connectors, a bunch of splitters, and some RG6 cable. And he didn't believe us. He laughed. He said, yeah, right. What do I really need? We said, no, that's exactly what you need. And that's how this system is working. One ZeeVee box is distributing to 50 TVs through simple RF technology. Every time I go to Vegas, and I'm there usually maybe once a month or so for trade shows and whatnot, I always stop in the Coca-Cola store to make sure it's still working, and it's working great. And it's been up now for a couple of years. I use this as an example, Rivers Casino. This is a very robust system. This is the Rivers Casino in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This has been up and running 24/7 since 2009. And once again, a huge rack of ZeeVee digital modulators, satellite receivers, cable boxes, DVRs, all being fed into 62 channels of ZeeVee, and all of the outputs combined and sent to hundreds of TVs throughout this casino. I think this shows the reliability of our product, where these have been running for 24/7. They never shut off since 2009, and they've just been great reliability. Another vertical that's coming on strong is assisted living. I read a couple of weeks ago that 10,000 people a day are turning 65 years old in the country. Assisted living is going to be a huge future opportunity, if not a present opportunity. Many of these assisted living facilities were built and they were wired with coax. For an integrator to go into these facilities and convert them to digital would be extremely disruptive. New wiring would have to be run. There would be dust, noise. It just would be nearly impossible. And you can't close down an assisted living facility for 2 weeks while work is being done. Because they have an existing backbone of cable, it's a simple matter of removing analog modulators and installing digital modulators, or building an entire digitally modulated system and marrying it to the existing analog system. The coax will carry analog and digital at the same time. Residents that have analog TVs, their TVs will find the analog channels. New residents, or as those analog TVs are replaced with digital TVs, will find the digital channels. It's a wonderful solution to assisted living. Sports arenas. Right now, just about every NFL stadium in the country is using ZeeVee in one form or another. I like to point out the Boston Red Sox. They just underwent a multi-$100 million renovation of the stadium celebrating the 100th anniversary of Fenway Park. And one of our local integrators was in there and he saw that the park looked great. The paint was fresh. The seats were new. The picture quality was terrible. They had replaced all the TVs with digital TVs and they were still sending analog signal. He made a comment, and lo and behold, he got the contract. 17 channels of ZeeVee now fills Fenway Park with beautiful HD digital video. Where is it used in these parks? Well, if you're standing there waiting for a beer at the food vendor at an NFL stadium, chances are the signal you're looking at is ZeeVee. Many of these parks have put televisions in the restrooms, certainly the luxury boxes, all over the place. And our units are being used extensively to move that signal. Houses of worship. They have crying rooms for children that are making a lot of noise. They have ancillary buildings for overflow parishioners. They need to move audio and video into those facilities. Our product is perfect for that. Corporate centers. JP Morgan Chase is a great example. Here's a 24-story office building that wanted to go digital. The cost to move Cat 5, Cat 6 everywhere throughout this building was prohibitive. But more importantly than the cost was the disruption and the downtime to do it. The entire building was wired with coax. Overnight, a bunch of TVs were replaced from analog to digital, and technicians were in the basement removing analog modulators and replacing them with ZeeVee modulators. The next morning, the building was digital, using the exact same infrastructure that the analog system was using. Very, very easy to do, and a great solution if you can't afford disruption or downtime. New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and Forex are all using our product to move video content. We're very proud of that, by the way, that all the stock exchanges are using our product. In colleges and universities, they were on the cutting edge of technology even before there was robust video distribution. Most of them, if not all of them, are wired with RG6 coax. And again, most of them are using analog modulators to move digital signage, HD video, computer output, whatnot. Our system can easily be integrated into these colleges and universities without much fuss.